in Soho. They look so good. I'm meeting with Lauryn later at like 3 o'clock at the Billboard. I'm gonna go on Sarah's podcast. Hello everyone, welcome back to our community. It is a busy Monday. I'm having some coffee just because like I'm going to get coffee with a friend, Alana. She is the podcast seeing other people, but I need to be able to go to the bathroom and I just need to be able to like navigate the city with some caffeine and to have my armor colostrum. So I'm having a little bit of cold brew, but I have a fun couple of days. Lauryn Bosstick is in town, and if you are new here, I work at Dear Media, and I work specifically at Dear Media solely for the Skinny Confidential, him and her show. And Lauryn's in town, so I'm doing some side work for her for I guess by the time this is live, it's not confidential. A billboard is going up in New York City for a new product launch, the butter brush. So I'm going today to shoot some footage of the wild postings going up for that launch, and then tomorrow she'll be here and we'll get some footage of her like with the billboard. So it's gonna be like 2 days of content shooting for like an hour each day, today and tomorrow, and then the rest of the day is normal work day. But I got a new iPhone gimbal on Black Friday. I don't know why I've never had this before. I guess I just don't really need it for myself because I can't really use it on myself. I mean, someone else could use it on me, but yeah, I just never really needed one for myself, but for my freelance work, it's definitely something I should have to make iPhone style social content just look a little more smooth and professional. So I'm trying to get that set up before I go today. It looks simple enough. I will link it in the description. I'm gonna set this up really quick and then get ready to go meet Alana for coffee. I'm meeting her at La Colombe, like around the corner from where the wild postings will be. So I can like head right over there to shoot. So I'm bringing my camera and everything, and then I'm just gonna figure out how to work this. All right, quickly getting ready to go for coffee. I'm not seeing anyone at my wild posting shoot today. Like Lauryn's not gonna be there yet, so I don't need to look like crazy presentable, but I want to look presentable today because I'm doing things outside of the apartment. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit of makeup on, just some slip tint, and I wanted to take this as an opportunity to quickly say, I made a community post about it, but I know not everyone sees those. Subscribe if you are not yet, because then they'll come up for you on your feed. But I was brainstorming like a bunch of series ideas, oh god, my camera's dying, that I could do for my channel in addition to the I Tried It series that I do. And I want to do kind of like an advice style segment where you guys can send in whatever you need advice on, and I'll take themes of a bunch of questions. Like I'll take 5 questions a video, and it's like for a theme. Like one could be career, one could be friends, confidence, and I'll break them up into different videos. But I will keep all the questions anonymous. So if you go to that community post, you can drop them there, but I also gave my email, so you can email me so I could keep it fully anonymous. Whatever advice you need, just like girl chat vibes. Like I never want to come off like I know anything better or more than anyone else, but if you need a friend or just like my thoughts on something in any of those topics, I love doing it on my podcast, so I just figured I'd kind of bring something similar here, try it out. Unless I don't really get questions, then like you'll know if I don't create this series that I didn't get any questions. You can also DM me, but just to keep it like organized, I would love if you could email me, but if you want to DM me, like have at it. But I will see you guys at coffee with Alana in the shoot. And the gimbal was actually so easy to set up. I tried doing it with a camera once and it was like way too complicated. I'm gonna buy a gimbal for my camera that's like way simpler, but I'm like shocked at how easy that was. So highly recommend. I'll link it down below and I'll let you know how it goes using it today. I got her onto Black and Tan. I just took a bunch of content of them putting up these posters in Soho. They look so good. Sick location. I'll probably come back tomorrow because they sent me over a shopping bag and the dry brush that they're promoting, and I haven't received it yet, so once it comes in the mail, I will get some pics of it like this. Okay, it's Tuesday. We have a big day. I did the Sculpt Society this morning just to like shake some of the jitters and energy out because I have so much on my plate, but it's all really good, exciting things. So I just got ready. I'm meeting with Lauren later at like 3 o'clock at the Billboard. It's like right past Soho, more towards Videye. But there's also like posters all around Soho. So I'm gonna go now to Soho, get content of like all of the posters, but also scout out the best ones where I want Lauren to take pictures and clips in front of. And then head over to the Billboard, do the same thing there, take content without her there so I don't waste her time. And then she'll come from like 3 to 4:30. We'll take content with her and that's the end of the day. I would do extra content after, but I think I need to go before because it gets dark really early now. So after 4:30, it's kind of a wash. So I'm gonna go head over and do that now. But first we need a coffee. You guys, I'm struggling so bad today. I feel like I was hit by a bus. I think yesterday was just such a crazy day and the lead up to it, to the shoot, running around Manhattan, coming home, editing my Dear Media stuff until like 9 p.m. because I took time out to do the freelance work, so I had to work late on Dear Media stuff. And then we, thank God, had someone clean the apartment this morning, which we never ever do. So then last night I was like, Ethan so nicely kind of handled dinner and cleaning and everything because he knew I was working late and stressed. But I then wanted to make sure that like things were set for the cleaner to come this morning at 7 a.m. So I shot up out of bed at 6:15 and like didn't meditate, didn't do any of the things I normally do just to prep for the cleaner to come. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I can barely get my work done right now. I've just been like staring at what I have to edit. And then in a couple of hours, I am going to do more content for The Skinny Confidential all the way uptown. So I need to get energy in and can you stop? I keep thinking if I just stare at my computer screen long enough, I'll get shit done, but it might be worth, oh my God, I'm gonna freak out. I have a short fuse right now. Go! Freaking out. So I think it might be worth taking the extra 10 minutes away from work to go get like, even though I've been chugging cold brew, an iced coffee outside because I think a little bit of movement, getting outside, seeing some light, and like just moving my body, going somewhere, getting a coffee, coming back, having said caffeine, I think will be worth taking another 10 minutes away from what I've been trying to do for 2 hours. God damn, my meeting just got rescheduled too. Okay, I guess that's helpful. I'm gonna go buy a coffee even though I can't afford anything right now. And do you see how negative I am? Because I didn't meditate or I did sleep, like I passed out last night, but I shot out of bed. And I just did, yesterday was like mentally exhausting by the end of it too. Funny, last night I was saying to Ethan, I was like, I'm not even complaining. Like I feel crazed and I'm so grateful that you're helping me out, but like, I'm so happy. Like I love doing this work. If you told me like years ago that I'd be able to work with Lauren, I'd be on top of the world, and I am. Like I'm so happy about it. So I'm not even complaining. You just can't ignore the fact that I now feel like I've been hit by a bus because I just like put every ounce into yesterday and I still have more to do today. So I think I need to go pick up like a really good water bottle and an iced coffee from somewhere. Isn't that funny? Like it just feels like if I get coffee somewhere else it will hit, but because I'm making it at home it's not hitting. I don't know. I feel like even just getting outside will help. So let me stop talking about it for another 3 minutes and do that. I feel awake already. I didn't even have a sip of this yet. Just from like being out in the freezing cold. It's literally 30 degrees outside today. So freezing. Wow, that like knocked me right awake, but I am gonna have to go do that shoot later, so I have to dress way warmer. I think just like getting outside, shocking the system a little bit, putting on some makeup, like I just feel more like a human now. So I'm gonna enjoy this iced coffee, get some shit done, and then we'll go to the plaza to do a photo shoot for The Skinny Confidential. We're back, people. I don't have a tripod to give you some B-roll of me doing work, but like you can picture it, right? In the car from uptown going to Soho. Alright, it's been quite the few hours. I'm in Soho. It's now getting dark, so I'm like, this is kind of over, but I'm gonna check for the wild postings in one more location. Good morning, guys. This has been a week that reminds me of my PR days when I worked in celebrity PR, which I think I was able to handle. I mean, no, I'm a badass. I can handle it. But I was able to handle it a lot better because it was right out of college. I didn't have as many side hustles or really anything going on. I had started a YouTube channel, but like once a month I would post. It was just kind of it wasn't like a thing yet. And that was really it. And it was post-college, so like we had happy hours every other night, and I was going to concerts and like covering events at night all the time. And it was honestly like one of the most crazy and fun jobs I've ever had. It was a wild experience. And I'm just feeling back in that place in terms of like everything's very rushed and I don't have enough time to get to all the work, and it's not where I want to be. Like I used to run through PR calendars and schedules that I used to type up in my head all night long, like in my dreams. And I did that last night with the work I've been doing. Oh man, it's just been a lot. And in addition to the Skinny Confidential project, I had also taken on 2 or 3 other freelance gigs that I feel like I'm dropping the ball on. I'm just gonna do them this weekend, so it's fine. But it's weird because it's like, okay, Jen, you don't have time unless you wanna be stressed out and be bloated and not get your workout in like I'm not this morning, which is my fault completely because I just need a minute. Like I can't constantly be on the go, and I've just decided like this week, if the workouts are not like next week after, I just want to get all my freelance done this weekend and then like start fresh next week with a new workout plan or something. But not everything can be perfect. It's like one thing at a time. I also forgot what I was saying, but I'm actually going on my friend Sarah's podcast this morning. I have therapy before that, so I was going to try to squeeze in a run, but I have found myself just chilling on the couch like easy into the day, and I think that's just what I need to do, or that's what I'm telling myself anyway. So that's what we're doing. I forgot what I was saying, but it's just a really crazy week and I'm going crazy. I forget what I was saying, but I'll be back. All right, just had therapy, did my makeup really, really fast. I'm gonna go on Sarah's podcast. Let's go, we're running late. It's snowing. All right, it's Friday morning. We're going to F45 and then coffee with Jordana from the Daily Schwitz. I don't know, people are staring at me. I'll tell you after.
Make sure that you're not overarching or bringing those dumbbells past the head, keep it right in front of you.
Oh, I got all of my shit together for the day because I'm gonna go right to Ethan's office to work after coffee because I'm getting coffee near there. And I forgot my camera, so you're getting some iPhone footage today. That was a much needed workout, but I'm like shaky and on my way for a second coffee with Jordana, so I'm gonna have to grab like a croissant or something. It's not one of those coffee shops that have bananas, it's all pastries, but I need it. I always pass it because it's covered. Here we are. I'm showing Jordana how I film YouTube on my phone. It was a perfect opportunity. Pistachio milk latte.